When it comes to risky flying, we only trust our jets with SMC batteries. We pit the newest SMC 5300 high voltage packs against a competitor, and you'll clearly see why we choose SMC every time. What's going on, YouTube? So today I got a request from Danny at SMC to test out his SMC 5300 packs versus this battery that just popped up, which is the, come on over here, the Coddar 6000 lithium high voltage ADC pack. We're gonna see if these packs actually live up to the hype, because we've heard a lot of rumblings about them on RC groups. So we're gonna check this out, see how it performs, put these two batteries head to head with the GPS and see what they can do. All right, let's get this started.
Flaps up, gear up, 23.2 volts.
23.2 volts. Already I can tell a difference from the SMC packs normally. I'm pretty sure that they're at 24 volts right after takeoff, even the half throttle like that. Let's go put it into a dive, give it a real good test of speed.
30 seconds. Flight pack 21.3 volts.
Already hitting 21.3 volts.
94.4 miles per
94.4 miles per hour. I'm not really feeling the high voltage on this one, guys. So, like, we picked this pack up to test it, and so far it's kind of disappointing compared to the 5300s. Now, the reason why Danny asked us to test the 5300s against this pack is because he feels that they're basically the same, pretty much the same amperage and everything, same delivery, same potential. So that's one of the reasons why we're testing it. He felt that the 53 would hold up against this, and I'm pretty sure it will, having already flown it off camera.
Flight pack 21.3 volts.
I mean, this thing's already complaining.
23.1 volts.
I usually get way more full throttle passes.
22.7 volts.
Yeah. And you guys can see the on-screen display to see how it's actually performing too. Getting ready to land it already, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop it down. This is a pretty quick test, it feels like.
Full flap.
Coming in, Whale. Let's see how it handles on landing. It is a lighter weight pack, for sure, but it's definitely no SMC.
23.9 volts. 2 minutes.
Yeah, we're almost at storage voltage after like 2 minutes of flying. And I can get more than that, even with it being cooler out here. So it's one of those things where it's like, I think you guys definitely get what you pay for, sometimes by going cheaper, because the SMC pack is like 90 bucks, and this pack is 150 on RC Castle. I mean, does it perform? Yeah, but does it have the ability to perform without constantly hitting 21 and 20 volts? So far, no. All right, let's drop it in.
21.2 volts.
When I start hearing 21.2 volts constantly under half throttle and so, it's definitely time to bring it down.
Full flaps.
Good thing too, because the wind feels like it's coming from behind us. And even if it's not, it's super light. There we go. Kind of stalled it into the end there, but it handles it great. All right, so how did we end there? 23.2 volts with 2 minutes and 53 seconds of flight. Kind of disappointing. I was expecting a little bit more out of it.
3 minutes.
Let's see how the SMC pack holds up. We're gonna just hot swap it. All right, resetting the timer.
26.1 volts.
Ready to go?
50. Flaps up, gear up.
23.7 volts right out of takeoff. 24.1. Yeah, so far it's already performing better. I mean, and for a pack that is, you know, like $50 cheaper, $60 cheaper, I'm not really surprised. Let's go vertical. Flip her over.
23.2 volts. 30 seconds. 51.96.9 miles per hour.
So we got 4 miles, or roughly, yeah, about 4 miles an hour faster on it. I mean, it's not a speed demon by any stretch. It's a draggy airframe, but it is faster. It's more performant. And the funnier thing is this battery, I think, weighs a little bit more. So we're getting a very similar level of performance, but the SMC pack appears to be holding up better.
22.1 volts. 1 minute.
And you can do cobra spins with it too, which is awesome. Hopefully Will caught all that. Pretty sure you could have done it with the other one too. They're both lightweight. For this jet, lightweight is what you need to do that maneuver. So let's keep flying it, keep it at the same level of performance. I mean, so far the SMC is not complaining about 21 volts at all, which means that we're getting a much better internal resistance.
23.2 volts.
This thing flies amazing. I still love this jet. We need to do more with it. Couldn't get it to tail slide the way I wanted it to. That's okay. We are at 1 minute and 47 seconds. We are still at 23 volts. So far, the SMC 5300 is outperforming the other battery, the Coddar 6000, by a long shot. It's like so good in comparison. But we knew that because you guys have seen us flying it for a while now. So there's no reason why it wouldn't be. Crappiest flare ever, right?
Flaps up, gear up.
And I can even throttle it up to full, even momentarily, and not have it complain about it, which is really nice.
22.2 volts.
God, this jet is so fun to fly. We're still doing great in power. What are we at now? 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and we are still like plenty of usable voltage left. And then we'll pull some more maneuvers with it before we finish up. Oh, that was sweet. That thing basically flipped over itself. There we go. Now we're getting to 21 volts at 2 minutes and 52 seconds instead of getting constant 21 volt warnings while we're in the middle of maneuvering. And we still got plenty of power left if we stay where we are. 3 minutes so far. This thing flies like a Viper should, guys. Anybody that tells you this plane flies like a pig has clearly not flown it on good batteries.
21.3 volts. Flight pack 21.1 volts.
All right, I think we can bring it in now. We're at 3 minutes and 33 seconds and we're still getting better performance. You know, one more pass. All right, I can hear it starting to get weak. All right, we are at 3 minutes 47 seconds. It is in the 40s here in North Carolina. It is time to bring it in so we don't stress the battery out too much. We got a full minute more of flight out of this bird with the 5300 pack.
4 minutes. Thrust reversed.
All right, so we did our flight testing. We got a full extra minute of flight out of the SMC 5300 pack versus the Coddar 6000. I don't think this is a 6000 pack. I don't think it lives up to the ADC rating. I'm pretty sure the SMC beats it in every possible way, including price. So when you hear people talk about how this thing they saw them fly it on camera and it went around in circles for like 8 minutes and landed with 80% battery left, that ain't happening with a jet, and that probably ain't happening with a prop. You get what you pay for, guys, and sometimes you get what you pay for when you go cheaper. Go with SMC. I'm telling you, these are the best packs out there on the market right now. We've tested a bunch of them. We've tested all the budget crappy brands. These guys are the best. Danny is the real deal. These things have lasted us in tons of testing. We've flown these batteries collectively close to 100 times now, and they've handled so great. And like you saw me do that Cobra spin, you can only do that with this jet with a lightweight pack. You could have done it with this one too because it's slightly lighter than this one, but the performance loss is just not worth it. So hey guys, appreciate you watching. Let us know what you think and see you guys out there.